Drop out. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. Okay, family? I'm back again. This part 3. The Native Americans are cavemen. The Native Americans are Dravidians. Okay, that's what we're going to be dealing with tonight, family. I need y'all to like the video. I need y'all to hit that notification bell. Okay? Because YouTube talk about, well, maybe they ain't hitting the notification bell. So I need y'all to hit that notification bell. Okay? And see, so you can get these videos as they coming. But I told y'all I was bringing y'all part 3. And, you know, really what we talking about is out of Africa, Darwinism. You see what I'm saying? The beginnings and the origins of humanity. Okay? And so, you know, dealing with that, though, within that subject, we talking about, you know, the origin of the Native Americans. Okay? Because black people out here saying they Native American, well, we go and look and see where you at, you know, and where you come from. It's Asia. Okay? And then this is what's coming up. And then we pulling it up, and this is what's coming up. Okay? And so, you know, yeah, they black, but, you know, they not of the African stock like we is. Okay? Like we is. They come through Asia. You see, which I'm going to show tonight. So make sure you like this video, family. I'm going to go ahead and move out y'all way. You see what I'm saying? Because there's over 50 slides in here. You see what I'm saying? And I got 2 small videos I want to play. And we're going to play one of them in just a second. So make sure you, again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Drop out. All right. Let's get to it. Let me blow this up. Now, dealing with the, you know, origins of humanity, we must go ask, you know, one of the oldest cultures in the world. We can't take 19th century racist history and shoot it way back 5,000, 20,000 years ago. Okay? See? Okay? And project it into the BC time. So I want to make that clear off the rip. Now, this is the ancient Egyptian chart, which come up out of Sheikh Anta-Diop's book. Okay? That the ancient Egyptians or the ancient Africans never showed themselves as no monkey men. Okay? They never showed themselves as no monkey men. But when you look at out of Africa, which is not a theory, it's been proven. Okay? Through archaeology. Period. Okay? And so you sitting up here saying you a Native American. Tariq gonna say they Native American because they built America. Well, sorry, you didn't build America anyway. Africans did. Okay? So I want to make that clear. And so now, A and C is who the Egyptians and the Ethiopians projected themselves to be. Because when you're looking at this canvas right here, you're looking at this stela right here, you're looking at, you know, the origins of humanity as they saw it. And they knew they was the first people. And I must stress that all the things that the ancient Egyptians showed, they never showed themselves as no monkey men. They presented themselves as A and C, never B or D. So D is the Asian, which will be the Shemite, which will be, you know, eventually will become a Native American. Okay? And then you got the Indo-European, which is the same, because they both were created in Asia. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about the early origins of humanity. The ancient Egyptians already showed us. They never said that they evolved or nothing like that. We always look how we look from day one. See, we got 3 million years of history before the European. We got 3 million years of African history before the European. Okay? And so when you go back to Lucy, they always, you know, draw her features to look like a monkey. Boy, that's not true. According to this right here, we always been who we are. You can't take, again, 19th century racist history and project it 10,000 years back in the history. So African people, which we know and I showed on the other video, never made it with none of these Neanderthals. Okay? That was created in Europe and in Asia, which Europe ain't nothing but Western Asia. Okay? Now, hold on. Let me click out of this because I want off the rip because I got to play. Let me click. Now, right here. Let me go right here. I got to play Van Sertima real quick. Hold up. And I may, again, like this video. I need y'all to go over there to the throne and subscribe there also. So listen to this right here.
Back into past. We discovered, for example, that there were no people on the earth except Africans up to about 55,000 years ago. There are no other people. The African moves across various parts of the world. Again. There are no people on earth. There are no humans on earth except Africans until about 55,000 years ago. All people are Africans. The African begins to cross Africa. He crosses also, he moves to the east and he crosses into Asia. He moves up and into the north and he crosses the Strait of Gibraltar. Even the strait did not exist, or it was very narrow at that time. So that Africa was only about 20 miles from Europe. And the Africans crossed over into Europe. There are no Europeans at that point in time, or everyone is black. The reason why that is so is because man was born in hot, humid climates. That is where the human race first appeared. And the black skin was very important because the melanin protected you from the vertical rays of the sun. As the African moved up into Europe, at a certain stage, the ice in the Arctic moved forward. There was an ice stage, but the first ice stage did not affect the African because he was in Africa. The second ice stage is known as the Warming Stadium 2. It affected the African. Africans were trapped near Russia and they were trapped near Spain. Those Africans who were albinos, because you have pink Africans, like in my country, in Africa too, in various parts of the world. Sometimes a pink person is born to an African. That's an albino. The albino does not easily survive.
Y'all remember I told y'all that the Africans, took their children into Europe because the climate was more temperate for their skin color. Okay? And so, at some point in time, evolve, using their word, into what we call today European and a Eurasian. Okay? Let's keep it going. See, they left Africa. I had to put this in here first. Like this video, I had to put this in first so you can see where the story is going. See, it's going out of Africa into Asia, and they got their albino children with them too.
Because in my country, you could only live about 30 years if you're an albino. My country is hotter than most of Africa. I come from the equator, Guyana. I come from the equator. So it's about 100 degrees in the shade every day, except for a few days. So that it's important to have brown or black skin. Okay? So the albino, who does not have the protective melanin, would die. However, in the ice, this became an advantage. So those Africans who produced albinos, which would be a problem in Africa, that pink African is the beginning of the European. Now, the pink African also started to undergo certain changes, like ice produces a narrow nose. In parts of Africa, you have Africans with narrow noses too, because dry heat produces the narrow nose. So that man is one. There are no races, really. To go back into past, we discovered, for example, that
y'all heard the part where he say that, the Europeans formulated that narrow nose in the ice. That's what I was telling y'all. Okay? Let me go down. Boom. So, now, let me blow this up before I even say anything. Now, we talking about, cavemen, the origin of the caveman is the Sasquatch. Okay, now we did science. So they got a disease out there, called hypotrichosis. Okay, and they call it the Wolfman disease. Okay, the origin of the Wolfman. Okay, and I'm being real. That's what it's called. Okay, and so we looking for Yeti and Sasquatch. And I'm gonna show y'all to where that a lot of they people that's in Asia have this trait, Wolfman disease. That's real. So you saying you a Native American, you saying you a Asian, that means you saying you a caveman, that means you saying that, that this is your origin, this is where you come from. Okay, I'm just being real. This is hypertrichosis. And it's very prevalent in the Asian community. Okay? It's very prevalent. It's called Wolfman disease. Okay? Even in the European community. Okay? We looking for Sasquatch. They be looking for Bigfoot every day on the Discovery Channel and the History Channel. Okay? And there it is right there. Okay? We looking for Sasquatch where it's right there. In this science, I'm not called See, we looking for Alf. You see what I'm saying? We looking for Chewbacca. Okay, and we think these is fairy tales. The Wolf Man. You see what I'm saying? Bigfoot. We think that's a fairy tale. It's not. It's true. Okay, it's facts. Because when you look at in Native American history, they talk about the hairy man, which is Bigfoot. Okay, they know they origin them in just being real. See? Hypertrichosis. This science, family. See what I'm saying? You saying you a Native American with this what's coming up. Okay? And let me move on from there. So now, look right here. So we looking into, see, this make Darwin not no theory. Darwin ain't no theory no more. I'm showing you Darwin. You see what I'm saying? But see, it's not in the African DNA. What did I read to y'all? It's out of Darwin's theory. Now we seeing it's real. Why? Because I'm showing you. You see what I'm saying? You got to believe what your eyes seeing. You see what I'm saying? See, it's not a theory. It ain't mystical and magical no more. It just don't exist for African people. Okay? Which I'm going to show. With tails. Can't nobody get mad. This Darwin. Okay? See what I'm saying? and black people is trying to attach themselves. Some black people, not all. Okay, for real, and it was 3 different types too. They came over here because they saying they seeing the Vikings and barbarians on the wall. Them ain't nothing but Neanderthals. Them is the hairy man, because it wasn't no Gillette back then. You see, it wasn't no Gillette back then. See, the Dravidians, who was of African origin, but some of these Africans had done made it with some of these archaic humans. That's just being this science. I'm showing it all the time. You see what I'm saying? And the Dravidians is what they be saying, swarthy. Swarthy. That don't mean they damn, African. You see, because they got straight hair. Yeah, they skin black. The first Roman Ice Age. You see what I'm saying? Since the first Roman Ice Age. And let's roll. Let's roll. It's in there. You see it right there. You see, I blew it up for you. Now, I get past that. Boom. So right here. Does this prove Darwin's theory right? Look at it. Does this prove, see, I ain't create this. You see what I'm saying? This has been in science since the early since the late 1800s. This is the late 1800s. That how they been studying the origins of man. And now I'm showing you that Darwin ain't no theory no more. Darwin is not a theory. It's a fact. You see what I'm saying? It's a fact. And see, black people, want to live in fantasy land or whatnot. When we looking into this origin of the human family or whatnot, or the mankind, you see what I'm saying? Mankind came from apes. Mankind came from apes. That just real. That just real. They come from no Africa. It was created in Asia. There it is right there. They been knew. We go a postcard right here where, they exercising the Darwinism theory. They had been seeing babies being born with tails, okay, with all their hair on their body, and they wondering how they could produce something like that. A lot of the people with hypertrichosis actually work in the circus, and they play Wolfman and this that in circuses all around. I'm saying, and I got all my things I need to do with the family done. I got all my responsibility done, so I can come in here and get on the mic, so I could drop this part 3 for y'all. And I made sure I came in here and done it, So make sure you liking the video and subscribe to this channel. And go over there to the Throne of King Jah Power. Subscribe there also. Now, look. So Darwin theory is not a theory no more. And you see, he showed him becoming bipedal. You see what I'm saying? Is the ability to walk on 2 legs. And I'm going to show y'all in a minute where all Europeans have not learned, all Asians have not learned to become bipedal, which is the ability to walk on 2 legs, which I'm going to show. You see what I'm saying? Which I'm going to show. Now, boom. Here it is right here. Boom. Now, I don't know about y'all. You see what I'm saying? If I seen something like that, you know what I'm saying? It will make me think Darwin's theory was real, because when you look at it, people is hypertrichosis, where they growing tremendous amounts of hair. And imagine in the caveman days where it ain't no Gillette, it ain't no barber shops around the corner. You see what I'm saying? So you got the Wolfman disease. You got people with tails. You see what I'm saying? Being born with tails, even to this day. And I'm going to show you where they keep that on the hush hush. Even, like this right here, people walking on all fours. So if you got a person that's hairy with a tail, walking on all fours, okay? That's Darwinism. You see what I'm saying? That's Darwin, and it was created in Asia with the Caucasian and the Asians. That's just real. And I'm not, we showing science, okay? We showing science. So let me get where I'm at. Boom. Like the video, family. So boom, right here, which I'm going to show. Let me go ahead and go to it. Let me click out of this real quick. Boom. Let me go ahead and show you this real quick. Boom. And then I'll come right back into the lecture. Hold on. Boom. Look right here. Boom. Listen.
Has been known to just a handful of experts who have been sworn to secrecy. When I heard of it myself, I was intrigued, but nothing prepared me for the...
You heard that? They've been sworn to secrecy, not to ever bring up this information. You see what I'm saying? And even though this science, they try to keep it on the low as if they don't, it's a theory. It ain't no theory, it's real.
Has been known to just a handful of experts who have been sworn to secrecy. When I heard of it myself, I was intrigued, but nothing prepared me for the reality. Now, finally, the secret can be revealed.
The immediate response I had was that I couldn't believe my eyes. I never expected that, even under the most extraordinary scientific fantasy, that modern human beings could return to an animal state.
In scientific terms, it was the equivalent of finding living, breathing fossils. Human beings who had never made the evolutionary leap of standing upright. The quest to find out why took a team of scientists on an amazing journey and raised profound questions about what it is to be human.
The thing which marks us off from the rest of the animal world is the fact that we're the species which walks on two legs and holds our heads high in the air.
It's what defines us as human beings.
In many ways, yes, of course, there's language and all sorts of other things too, but it's terribly important to our sense of ourselves as being different from others in the animal kingdom. These people cross that boundary.
I'm letting that run again.
Has been known to just a handful of experts who have been sworn to secrecy. When I heard of it myself, I was intrigued, but nothing prepared me for the reality. Now, finally, the secret can be revealed.
The immediate response I had was that I couldn't believe my eyes. I never expected that, even under the most extraordinary scientific fantasy, that modern human beings could return to an animal state.
In scientific terms, it was the equivalent of finding living, breathing fossils. Human beings who had never made the evolutionary leap of standing upright. The quest to find out why took a team of scientists on an amazing journey and raised profound questions about what it is to be human.
The thing which marks us off from the rest of the animal world is the fact that we're the species which walks on two legs and holds our heads high in the air.
It's what defines us as human beings.
In many ways, yes, of course, there's language and all sorts of other things too, but it's terribly important to our sense of ourselves as being...
Now, I knew that just blew your mind. But you see what I'm saying, that all humans have not made the evolution of being bipedal, which is the knowledge of walking on all fours. Here you go right here. We back in it. Like the video, family. Look. You see what I'm saying now? You see, all humans, see, Darwinism was right. You see what I'm saying? Now we should accept Darwinism as a true fact of history. And yeah, human beings started in Africa, okay? But they didn't go out hairy on all fours. You see, that was created through mixtures of archaic humans. You see, you can't, because you talking about the Ice Age, we talk about, it ain't like they went into Europe and into Asia, into Asia, then into Europe, I did correctly, into Asia and into Europe, and then next week they went again. No, this is a span of over 10,000 years. They went out, you see, and I'm going to show that what I'm saying is fact, that the peoples of Asia, not all but some, because you still got the nappy heads in Asia, which never mixed with the straight hair Indians, okay? And the straight hair Indians, the Dravidians, the dark skin was though. They was treated like black people in India, okay? With their caste system or whatnot, and I'm going to show them. Let me get up off, and we're going to go through a couple more pictures of this because I want y'all to know it's real. You see it right there. It being prevalent in Europe and in Asia. And these peoples end up being banished by their family and ended up, in the circus, or they'll, put them all in almost like an insane asylum or something. You see what I'm saying? To hide, this, evolution theory. They didn't, this blew my mind when I went into it. So I was like, you can't deny Darwinism now. You see? But you can't show, African people with these type of medical, deformities. Okay? You can't find that. These is prevalent in Asia. Okay? Which is where the Native Americans came from. And which I'm going to show in a minute again. So Darwin was right. Look at it. Here you go right here. You see him. He walking just like the baboon and the chimpanzee or whatnot. You see what I'm saying? And most people would ask, well, why peoples ain't, turning into monkeys now? I heard Bob Marley say it. And that's a great question. But some kind of way, the link to the evolutionary theory, or what used to be a theory, is right here. These people exist today. This is not something that was cut off. This is something that they hide from the public. That's just real. And, you asked me to go into it. Now I'm showing. Okay? Let me keep it moving, though. Boom. So, again, look at that right there. Bipedal. You see? Sasquatch. You see? Evolution. You see what I'm saying? So, you can teach a monkey how to drive a car. Y'all seen them do it. You could teach a monkey how to drive a car, so they're intelligent enough. They intelligent enough, because as I showed the people that's not bipedal yet, like the woman said, it's like looking at living fossils. You see what I'm saying? And it's been hidden from the public. Okay? So if you could teach a monkey how to drive a car, then, you could see the intelligence in humans. You see, it's European. You see what I'm saying? Which I'm going to show, in a minute. I ain't even going to spoil it. Now, look. Evolution theory. All of them was not always bipedal. You see? This does not exist in Africa. Look right here. The Flintstones. And so, they Neanderthals. You see what I'm saying? The Caucasian, he know we all grew up watching this cartoon. And if you ain't seen it from any other country that you in, you need to go watch this because it explains it very well. White people, Asian type people lived in caves. That's real. There's no documentation of any African ever living in a cave. That's just real. You know, Africa's always had the ability to build his own house. Okay? Whether you call it a hut or not, it's still a house. It's not a cave. Okay? Boom. So they been new. Again, Flintstones. They been new. They been new. You see the dinosaurs. You see what I'm saying? During the time of the dinosaurs. You see? Shit, they find dinosaurs' bones buried next to human bones. Now, whether humans and dinosaurs either had to exist on the planet at the same time, or Native Americans and cavemen buried themselves beside the dinosaurs. So when you break open a Native American mound, you know, sometimes you will find dinosaur bones. That's just real. That's facts. That's facts. Okay? That's facts. And they showing it to you right here. Hiding it in plain sight so you can't see. You see what I'm saying? So you saying you a Native American, you saying you a Caucasian, you saying you a caveman. Because the Native Americans are Dravidians. Okay? And so again, Darwin is not no theory. Okay? I'm moving through these because it's over 50. And I just want y'all to make sure y'all got the imagery. Hold up. It's not boom. There it is right there. Boom. See? See? They in America. This the Native Americans right here. These is the cavemen of America. These are the ancestors, or what you would call an ancient Native American, before any Mayan or any of that. You see what I'm saying? These are the ancestors of the Native Americans. Then there go a Kodak Bear. So I don't want to hear this prove that this is America. Okay? So black people out there saying you Native American, here you go right here. Naming themselves T Grizzly and Big Bear. You see what I'm saying? Red Cool. Them is them Indian names. So there it is. That's the proof and the facts right there. But I'm going to show it to you in science in a sec. Like the video, family. We just about halfway through. Now, again, Native Americans. Here they go right there. Native Americans. Okay, now I need y'all to go watch the documentary. It's right here on King Jah Power. It's called Black Battle for the Planet. Y'all stroll down my timeline. I got the whole documentary up there. It's in 2 parts. And you're going to see when they go into Asia, you're going to see them Asians and they beefing with the Africans. The Africans at that time still got nappy hair and everything. Matter of fact, they cannibalizing each other. With the African. You see what I'm saying? They cannibalizing the African. You see what I'm saying? And the African is moving through Asia, went in later on into Europe, which will eventually lead into Native American, leading to America. Siberia, then America, which I'm going to show in a minute. Here you go right here. The Stone Age. They go to Native American. What they got over here, the African got the elephant, they got the woolly mammoth. That's proving that this is America. The big cat that they had over here, you know, the saber-tooth, I think it was the saber-tooth tiger, died out the same time as the dinosaurs. Okay? But the caveman survived. Now look right here. Proving to you that Africans at that time had nappy hair. Period. This a man right here. You see what I'm saying? They in Asia, you see what I'm saying? Moving through, following the animals. You know, there's droughts going on in Africa. The desert is forming. The Sahara is forming. You see what I'm saying? And people migrate with food. Okay, they hunting the animals. You see what I'm saying? And they migrating through the earth. They would be like, well, why Africans a long time ago gonna leave Africa and all of this? Man, they chasing food. Wherever that food gonna go, if you living in the area, you see what I'm saying? And, you know, you wish to follow the herds, okay? If everything is drying up. You know, you might not want to go south. You might want to keep going north or west towards Asia. But you see the Africans at that time still had nappy hair. Here you go, proving it. Same thing, but you see when they get to Asia, it's black, but it got straight hair, which is later on will be a Dravidian, okay, which later on will become a Native American, the Inuit people. See, here go the one that's European. I just showed you all three different at the same period in time of the Ice Age, during the Stone Age, okay, and what they look like. I just showed you, they be talking about the Asiatic black man. Well, this the Asiatic black man, okay? This right here is the African black man, the originator, the creator, the original man, okay? Then he goes into Asia, okay? And they get to mating with them, you know, Sasquatch, archaic Neanderthals, okay? And then, boom. They have a baby. You get this right here, okay? You see how serious he look. You know that's the modern day European, period. So boom, okay? So this is evolution. We showing it right here. The Native Americans are cavemen, period. Dravidians. Here you go right here. Let me get to it. The oldest Southeastern Asian Homo erectus is Java man, were found between the layers of volcanic debris in Indonesia. Fossils representing 40 Homo erectus individuals known as Peking man were found in Beijing that date back to 400,000 years ago. Period. So there it is right there. Can you know? See, some scientists believe that Southeast Asians direct descent of Homo erectus that migrated from Africa across into Asia 1.8 million years ago. The physical features of typical modern ages back to Homo erectus species, Dolly, the Peking man, okay? Which I done already showed him before. Again, it's the same thing. Anatomically, humans arrived in Southeast Asia far earlier than previously thought, okay? So again, there they go, okay? There they go. You can see they Asiatic types, which would be like the Khoisan people, it, you know, went into Asia, which created modern day Asians, okay? Period. That's during the Ice Age. See, you got the also the Bantu expansion, which I showed on the last video. Y'all got to play these 3 videos from 1, 2, and 3. You see what I'm saying? So you can get the whole, you know, book. You can get the whole scroll. Boom. Again, you see that's got the straight hair. Boom. I'm going to move past that one real quick because I got to get where I want to go. So here you go right here. Where do Indians come from? Dravidians and Aryans, which is Indians and what you would call ancient Aryans is white people. Okay? Peking man and the Neanderthal man. Period. So Negroes get lost thinking they gonna come through Lemuria or whatnot when, yeah, the seas were lower at that time. You heard Ivan Van Sertima at the beginning of the lecture said that Europe was only 20 miles from Africa at that time. When the waters melted in the Ice Age, it made the sea higher with depths of water. So lands did get covered up. But that don't mean Lemuria and Atlantis actually existed, okay? Though you got cities under the sea, which that's a whole different topic. But see, it go right with this because they traveling through the world. That's why you got Africans wasn't walking. They was on ships. If you go to the people of the Africans in Asia, they gonna tell you they arrived, the ancient ancestors came in on ships. They are ancient maritime people. Period. Hawaiians, all of that, you know, black Filipinos and all of that say they come from Africa. You see, the Melanesian and Polynesian islands, they say they come from Africa. Period. Okay? How did they get there? On a ship. Now look right here. This critical right here. So who did Where did the Dravidians come from? Ethiopians in antiquity ruled in India. These Ethiopians were named Nagas. They also created Sanskrit, which is the ancient language of Asia. Ancient Dravidians literature, which date back 700 BC, shares a lot about the Naga. The Naga ruled in India, Sri Lanka, Burma, and they were also a warlike people that used the bow and arrow. Oh, the bow and arrow and the noose, which is a trap, the trap animals. Okay? And you see right here, they went from Africa into Asia, into India, which is the Tamil people, which is they African people that been mixed with Asians that eventually went into the United States. There it is right there. There go the maps right there. You see the Dravidians are Native Americans. And what do the Native Americans be known for? The bow and arrow. Where did the Dravidians come from? Ethiopia. What does Ethiopia mean? Burnt-faced people. Okay? Where do they live? The land of the bow. Okay? The land of the bow. Okay? See? The land of the bow. And anywhere you go, you're going to see these Africans always with these spear tips. What did Columbus say? They say Ethiopian traded in gold-tipped metal spears, which I done showed you the Africans in the Mayan glyphs with the beards, they always, okay, they always keep, their hair could grow, you know, like hypertrichosis, okay? It's been hidden, but now it's revealed. There it is. So the Indian, you see, the Native American, are the Ethiopian. Mating with a straight hair, Neanderthal, in India, Asia, that would eventually cross the Bering Straits that would become the Native Americans. So they lied. The so-called copper ox is lying, y'all. Is Dravidians. Okay, period. Okay, period. And Dravidians is of African origin. There it is right there. I'm showing you. Where did the Dravidians come from? Okay, they came from the Ethiopians. Okay, and then they went into Asia with them bow and arrows, the people of the boat. Okay, the people of the boat, and you see they went into the Polynesian islands, Hawaii, all of that, and then they go into North and South and Central America. Okay. Period. So yeah, they are black origin, but we don't come from these stock of people. We wasn't coming in from, through, California or whatnot, and Alaska, and down from Alaska through California and all of that, and becoming, people be always showing Queen Khalifa or whatnot. Man, that's a Dravidian. And okay, they are brothers and sisters, okay, but we want to just be specific, because black people over here confused about their identity in America. Okay, they even trying to get people in the islands involved in their Indian scam. It's facts over fantasy. Okay? Facts over fantasy. Niggas talking I ain't go back far enough. Is this far enough for you? Okay? This all the way to your origin. Okay? This all the way to your origin. So here you go right here. Look. Boom. Peoples of southern India are so much darker than the people in northern India. Okay? People of northern India have narrower features, narrower noses, more like Caucasoids. The people of southern India and of North India look similar to the Afghanistan in the Middle East, while the people of southern India look similar to Aborigines in Australia. And Aborigines in Australia is the same people that they call Native Americans. So if you indigenous, if you Native American, if you you come from Asia, you come from the stock of Dravidians, okay? A caveman, you know? And I'm just being real. It ain't no shot to the Dravidians because they understand black power. Some black people in some way trying to forget. Okay? Trying to forget. So you see it right here. You see the two Dravidians in southern India, and then you see the northern India, which they ain't nothing but Caucasians. They ain't nothing but white people. Okay? Aryans. Okay? These is the people that went into North America also. Okay? Just like the darker skinned Dravidian, okay, which is of African origin, okay, period, okay. You saying you ain't no African, well, the people you came from is African, of African stock. You see, though they got straight hair, they just have mixed with Neanderthal. The Africans inside of Africa never mixed with no Neanderthal. That's why they hair still nappy. Okay, there it is right there. You see our beautiful African, Nubian, Kushite sisters, okay, in India. We love y'all. You see what I'm saying? We love y'all, but I'm just showing y'all the origin and where we came from. You know, so these people can't lie to you in school or nothing like that. You could be like, okay, I'm going to show y'all this King Jack power tape right here. And it's going to show something totally different. Because I'm breaking down the origins of humanity. Okay? The mankind. Because the human, okay, is right. See, our beautiful family is beautiful. You know, they beautiful. You know, just because I say they've been mixed with the Neanderthal, that's not a shot at them. It's just the truth. Okay, just the truth. But you see how beautiful they is. Black people in America want to look like them. Black people in America want to look like them. But black people in America look like them, but they don't got the straight hair. Black people in America spend billions of dollars every year, okay, trying to make their hair straight like y'all in India. Or some of y'all that's in India, because we know everybody in India, you know, don't got straight hair. We know the nappy heads is there too, all through Asia. Burma, the Tamils, all of that, everywhere in Asia, the Philippines, everywhere, black peoples is there. What the Indian scholar said, even in the deepest parts of Asia, you can see traces of the ancient African. Okay? Okay? Boom. And you can see it. They African just like we. Okay? And so that was it right there, family. I hope y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all thumb this video up. Okay? Make sure you subscribe to this channel. That was part 3 right there. Okay? Go over there to the throne. Okay? Because that's my main channel. I'm finna be up there. Coming real soon. I got the elders on the mic. They blessing the mic. You see also. Okay? So make sure you go over there to the King Throne Hour and subscribe. Jump out. Beat. King. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown.